Welcome to Elder Scrolls Online. We are going to head off to Mistral for the very last quest and last point of interest. Here we go.
I'll require accommodations for myself and my aide. You'll provide them, of course.
I like listening to the conversations that they have after you complete the adventure. It's fun. All right, now I believe.
Perhaps we should ask the local government. They will need help rebuilding after that.
You. Commander Khenarthi needs you immediately.
What do you mean?
The Malmer attacked Quay from the sea. Commander Khenarthi holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Malmer before they push into Mistral. Zairi will find more to help. Be swift, Slowpaws.
I'll find Commander Khenarthi. Thank you, Zairi. The city of Mistral is under attack.
Arms for an unworthy beggar?
Yes, arms for an unworthy beggar. I can't give you arms, I'm sorry. All right. Commander Khenarthi.
You there. The Marmor attacked Quay with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort.
Zairi said you're preparing a counterattack.
Huh. A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. Our forces are scattered too thin. If we can't hold the gates, Mistral will fall to the Marmor.
What can I do?
I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market.
All right.
Send them my way. We need everyone able to defend Mistral on this side of the wall.
Done. Kelpian.
Snakes.
Those Malmer pirates came from the water. They're all over Quay.
What happened here?
Sea vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that awful pirate with a broken spar and we ran.
Are your wounds serious?
No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there.
Yes.
By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. Maybe Sergeant Firion can pull off our counterattack.
What counterattack?
The Marine by the gate to Quay plans to strike back at the Sea Vipers. I'm sure she can tell you the details. We'll get moving. Gods grant you strength.
Very well. Branton.
We can't let those Marmor pirates reach Mistral. They'll butcher our families.
They will? What happened here?
I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. Those sea viper cowards made them snap at everyone in striking distance.
Were you wounded?
No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I?
One that lives.
You were with Dominion, yes? Your Sergeant Firion plans to strike back.
Bet she does.
Give those pirate cowards a trouncing.
You should get to safety. Head to Mistral.
I'll do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers shows a face on this side of the gate, I'll claw it off myself.
Very well. Sergeant Firion.
What are you doing here?
Helping?
It doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't really care.
One of the survivors said you're planning a counterattack.
You feel that cold air rushing off the sea? Just like it was before the hurricane. We can't wait to cut off the snake's head. We are the Dominion counterattack.
All right, what can I do?
I sent my squad to scout Quay. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping.
Sounds good.
Don't worry, your wizard friend can seal the gate behind us.
Shouldn't you hold the gate?
I'll hold the gate, if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you.
No, I'd rather your company. Come with me.
Then let's fillet these fish elf bastards.
All right, Sergeant, let's go. Okay. Alrighty. Well, customer one. What are you doing up there? Not subtle. That's definitely not subtle. Alright, looks like that enticing little triangle is further round. Oh, of course it is. Up the stairs. We love stairs in here. Oh, don't... Edelas.
Hey, squad got separated. Nistel and I found Onglorn. They hurt him bad.
What happened to him?
Sea vipers carved runes in his chest. I grabbed him. Nistel held them off.
Where's Nistel?
Hunting sea vipers. If you see her, tell her Onglorn will be alright.
Excellent. Did you learn what the Sea Vipers planned for Mistral?
Whoever wrote these notes has an idea. I'd start there.
Alright. Alright, we can ransack the place, but I think it might be a waste of time, so let's head straight into the adventure. We're going to ignore all treasure bar chests. Really? You think you're going to lie down on the job? Have a spear, now lie down on the job. I know, I don't actually have any gems to fill at the moment, but this is how you fill your gems. By using your soul, your world skill. Alright. Nistel. The marine Nistel is dead. Examine the corpse. The marine's body is covered in wounds, sword slashes, broken bones, and even a few fang marks. I search it. Her weapons are broken, heavy scoring mars her armour. One limp hand holds a bloody bandage. The other grips a bloodied piece of paper. I'll take the paper.
Oh. Nistel.
I know, we lost her. Search the mine, you reckon? Alright. Oh, you don't look like a mine Mazar.
A ringing head is bad. But when it remains somewhat head-shaped, that is good, yes?
Yes, Mazar. What happened to you?
I was in the caves, working, when I heard a strange howling. Then warriors came out of nowhere and struck without mercy.
Who attacked?
Sea vipers, Maorma pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. They've never been in the skooma trade. I meant moon sugar. Hit my head, you see.
What did they want?
Our deaths, I suppose? After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we wouldn't fight back. They only paid attention to those totems. Well, until they collapsed the cave entrance.
Why did they collapse the cave?
Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. Lucky me. Wizard tried to tell me something, but I couldn't hear him at all. He stuffed this paper in my hands and walked off. Here, maybe you can make sense of it.
You should get to safety.
What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful. The wizard was looking for another way into the caves. I heard rumors of a secret door by the cliffs, but I never saw it myself.
Thank you. Yeah. I know, she hates it when I do that. I make her life awkward. Wait, I see a little marker on my map again. By the cliffs, he said. Oh, okay. One of my fellows is engaged in combat. Oh, seriously? Come on, Sarge. We could have just made it without having to beat... I know. Typical Marine. Come here. Elsil.
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I c... Excuse me? Do you mind?
We're here to stop the sea vipers.
Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. The hurricane they summoned to dash our fleet against Khenarthi's Roost? That's nothing compared to their current efforts.
What's worse than a hurricane?
You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You
No.
see, these serpent-shaped statues, they're storm totems. They collect spirit energies from rune-marked subjects and channel it, like water through a funnel.
How can we block the funnel?
Exactly the right question.
Oh,
It
sound
seems
so
the sea
surprised.
vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm totem, hold forth the lodestone, and harmlessly siphon the energy away. You should see for yourself.
Are you sure it's harmless?
Completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will cascade throughout your body until you're nothing but a lifeless, smoking husk. But do avoid standing in the puddles, would you?
Sure. Well, that worked quite nicely. Ilsil?
Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you, not even a hint of electrocution. You have the principle. Now to apply it to the other storm totems before... Well, best not to worry about that.
Worry me about what?
No, I really shouldn't worry you.
Tell me why the sea vipers need these storm totems.
I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice unless you need a lot of energy very quickly. And, well, to release it just as quickly.
And what does that mean?
Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the sea viper blood ritual without destroying Mistral.
Sounds
Does
good.
that seem equitable? The only certainty is the lack of time. You should hurry.
Yeah, okay. I should hurry. Right. Now that I've found the entrance to the cave. One. We should hurry, right? Let's hurry. I know, she hates it when I do that. We could ransack all these barrels, and I very frequently, when I do this particular run, I very frequently do. I usually run it solo, so I'm not upsetting anyone by taking my time. No,
The wizard seems agitated.
That's right. I didn't want to talk to her. I wanted to just keep going. That's right, I can switch my weapon loadings too, which means I probably should stick a weapon in the other slot just in case I hit it by mistake. Go get him, Furion. Don't you hurt her, you evil wench. Come here. Yeah, I know. I let her smack you. Now, we could go sea viper hunting, or we could just try to find the end of these caves. Nice strike, Sergeant. My inventory is full. Excuse me for a minute. Alright, let's destroy that one. It's worth nothing. So we just go through, you can destroy, right click and then select destroy anything worth 0. And next time we'll destroy anything worth 1. Radio, oops. Really? Leave him alone.
Ah, free at last.
Good.
This is Eelson, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit.
Gotcha.
I know how to stop the Malma.
Uh-huh.
I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral.
Okay.
The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. They're funneling all that energy into their bound Storm Slave.
What does that mean?
The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Khenarthi's Roost, killing anything it touches.
Ooh.
Except for the thunderbugs, of course. Oh, and the mountain north of Mistral will shatter, leaving no trace of the town.
Well, there must be a way to stop it.
Ah, there's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 ritual horns trap Storm Slave. But the lodestone now has enough storm energy to counteract the false winds. Elegant, yes?
And what happens when I release Storm Slave from its bonds?
It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy.
Okay.
By safely, I mean in relation to Khenarthi's Roost. I recommend moving a fair distance away from Storm Slave when this happens. Perhaps keeping solid rock between it and yourself?
Alright, I'll stop the Sea Viper ritual.
You'll have no trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Khenarthi's Roost. There I'll tread water in the open sea until I've observed your success. Merely a precaution. I have every confidence.
Liar. Oh, man, I missed that other mage. Runil, I think it was.
Whoa. I wish Nistelle could have seen that fight.
My guess is... Oh, it looks like there's been a few other adventurers through here. Well, you don't say. Steal your soul. Spear through you. And end your snake. Okay. So normally there are other soldiers. If there's not a lot of other adventurers around, you'll find there's a lot of other soldiers. Wow, I walked right over the top of that one, didn't I?
Move!
This is not my cleanest battle. Alright, Sarge, you keep her busy. I can't do it till I kill that. Right, well, okay. We'll both keep her busy.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the Tempest.
Oh no. I must run?
Come, you must leave this place. Follow
Uh-huh.
me.
I wonder what happens if we stay. I've never tried it. Where'd you go, cat? Razum-dar, getting me into trouble again, you bad kitty.
What do you think happened?
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes? Not so thrilling for the Maumar, of course.
How did you find me?
The Maumar are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Khenarthi's Roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know, razum-dar keeps an eye on promising people.
Oh, razum-dar is a stalking little menace. Fine.
If Raz had known
With
you
my
would do
best
so
interest
well,
at heart.
he would have scrounged you a nicer reward. Apologies. The Mistral armory is not what it once was.
Thank you. So what now?
The Maumar are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Khenarthi will be waiting for them. Problem is, there are places that will not be so prepared.
What places?
If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Khenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger.
Okay.
The Queen is in Oridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Raz would ask you to head to Volkelgard and report to Watch Captain Astanya.
I'll do it.
Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz her Jimila plans to set sail. He suspects she may owe you a favor.
Ask you a few questions before I go?
Of course. After all you have done for us here, it would be rude of Raz to say no.
Who is this watch captain?
Astanya's the lovely watch captain of the Volkelgard Watch. Raz has shared more than one drink with the captain, and more than one fight. She's getting a bit grouchy now that she's tied to one port, but she should set you aright.
What do you do, Raz?
This one is a simple Khajiit, like he said when we first met. He resolves issues as they come up.
I
He
love the
acts in
official
best
answer.
interest of the Dominion and the Queen.
Do you think I'll see you again?
Oh, Raz would not be surprised.
You
have
kitty
already
you.
proven yourself a competent sword. Simple Khajiit like this one have a tendency to need competent people like you.
And what can I expect in Oridon?
Very tall elves and very pretty shores. Oridon is the most worldly part of the Somerset Isles, and still many of the High Elves consider it a sanctuary away from the rest of the world. This one thinks they are kidding themselves.
Thank you, Raz. Oh my.
Maybe we should invest in some lightning rods.
Perhaps, Mayor, you should. But guys, on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I will check you later. Take care out there.